Hey boys and girls, we're back with our most visited bass. I think I've had 5, 6, I don't know, maybe 7 videos on this bass. This bass tours all over the United States, and I think it's been to Europe too. Anyhow, buddy plays in a metal band. He plays it in A standard, and he plays this bass like a flamenco player, just with tons of distortion and in a very Van Halen-esque kind of tapping and stuff. Very impressive. So the first thing we're going to do is get strings off of this, and we're going to polish up the frets. For all the abuse this thing takes, these frets are really holding up well. This is made in the Czech Republic, as per the name Eurobass. These are really expensive. It's a neck-through design, and it's built for abuse. Follow along. If you learn anything here, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. If you have any questions about anything that happens on the video, let me know. I'm going to skip over the fret polish and oil. Actually, this bass is featured, and I'll also put a link in there on how to condition and polish your frets, condition your fingerboard and polish your frets. So I'll actually drop a link in this video so you can go back and check that. No need to repeat myself. Okay, so we're doing one string here, and with these DR strings, they tell you, is it on the back here? Yeah, it's inside actually, that once you cut it to length, you want to bend it to a 90-degree angle with a set of needle nose, so that the round core in here will not slip. These are not like the hex cores from other brands. These are indeed the round cores. So they will slip if you don't put a kink in them. And then you got to balance these strings because they got their goofy on this bridge. It's not a neck through design. Kind of got it balanced on both sides so that when you go to wind it, make sure you go under. Now on these big posts, like those little posts that you find on Spector and other brands like that, I go 4 wraps. Now he tunes this to black subscribe button. He tunes this to A. I'm just going to tune this a little higher because these big floppy strings don't like to stretch in very well initially. some of the smudge from smudge, I can't think of the word, from the oiling of the fingerboard off of my work area. So I'm going to do that 4 more times. You don't need to watch. I've already pre-applied the guitar grease from Stumac. I think 6-7 years into doing this now, and I'm still on my first package of this. Granted, over the last 3 or 4 years I started using different types of lubricants, and on a brass nut I use guitar grease. So, and do this 4 more times and we'll be back. See, I got 2.5 really good wraps on that. You don't want it to be like your wraps are all spread out. So, not even in the movie. Alright, so do this, we'll be back. What have we done here? We put our 120s to 40s on here. Oiled the fingerboard, polished frets up to 8,000 grit micro mesh. I checked the pickup height, and it's I had to bring the treble side up a little bit. He wanted the string height higher than the last time it was here, so we brought it up to, instead of 5/64, I brought it up to 6/64, and it's just a hair over the line, so give him plenty of room. So the last thing we got to do, we're at 12 thousandths of relief at the 7th fret, capo to 1st, holding at the 19th fret. So last thing we're going to do is the intonation. Let's see. Yep, on the right fret there, goofball. Strings are still stretching in. A is in. D is in. G is sharp, that means the saddle's going to go that way. And that saddle takes 2.5 millimeter at the back here. This one here is going to come back some. So let's let off that tuning machine. I always push, when I'm setting up a bass, I always make it bend again. This is the G because we're A standard tuning, right? G is in. Hey, they fixed my train tracks. All I had to do is email the state rep. Alright, to see. Flat, so the saddle's going to go that way. Don't have to take the tension off because we're doing that by releasing. I always push in because you don't want to unscrew the screw. C is on. F is a little flat. So yeah, all you got to do is contact the state rep, and they forward it to another state rep. And all of a sudden they send a grinder down. Still making noise, as you can hear, but nothing's bouncing anymore. So I think it's what it is they took the surface off, but where the bad weld is still a little bit on the sides where that wheel edge that goes around, still catching that, and that's fine. It'll make a noise for a little while, and then it'll go away, which is fine. Doesn't affect my sleep, and it's not knocking the house down. Too far. F's on. Okay, enough of that silliness. Play it like a normal bass. Roland Microcube Fartomatic. All the correct noises are coming out of there. If you guys learned anything at all, please like and subscribe. If you need your guitar brought up to par, send us an instant message on the Facebooks. Also Stringman Guitars. My number's there. You can text me, get in line. Otherwise, take care of the old folks because they're special. Love your neighbor like you love yourself, and you have a great weekend. Peace.